Hi and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Last episode was interesting. We spent like half an hour leveling up our guys as well as talking to Edir and Sagani. So I will not hold it against you if you skip that episode. But at least now we have more information about Sagani's background, that she's been... Well, this hunt for reincarnated elders is a tradition of sorts.
Of course.
And what does the flame reveal?
And she was chosen by drawing the shortest stick or the smallest tooth. What's this?
Keeping an eye out.
So, what do we have? World map. Admeth Dense Expedition. Let's just go and get this map unlocked. Going to the north. Have some loot over here.
Quickly and quietly.
Some lockpicks. Let's check out this map. Okay, we can go to... Oh my god! Yeah, we cannot go to Madmer Bridge. I would have to go around, so... It seems like it. Perhaps he would tell us about the bridge. I'm looking for the Temple of Udica. Huh, if you say so, it's in the first fight as West of Crucible.
Hey.
Keep. Well, I did know already that it was in the first fires, so... Okay. I'm interested in this expedition hall. It sounds like there can be a lot of adventures waiting. An egg? Whatever. Let's loot it. What's this house? An unmarked house? That's interesting.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's sneak a bit, see if it's...
You must...
Oops. If it's trapped or something. Dirty Rigbert. Right. Everyone knows the plan. Up the wall and in the window. Grab the jewel from the pretty little lord. We got it. Listen, dwarf, if I have to... Langdon, we have company. So yeah, there is some shenanigans going on here. Greetings. You looking for someone? Because this isn't the best. Idiot, they are probably with the Crucible Knights. You made a grave mistake coming here. Raises his blade. Okay, perhaps I shouldn't be running into houses like this. That's too bad. I mean, thieves hideout. I like how I just went into a house and it says, yeah, this is a thieves hideout. So let's go with the slow motion. Into the fray. So let's try this attack. Seems to be a ranged guy over there. Try to use it on her, it. Everyone else can attack the big guy.
What?
Yeah?
Okay, I guess you have to focus on him. Okay. He went into a berserk and lost all his health, or it's just hidden. I think I read about that.
On your word.
With fighters or berserkers. That it will hide their health I will need some protection on our melee guys, because I think our
Yeah?
wolf will most likely take some damage. Confused and frightened. That's not great. Can I use any of these spells? To remove that one? Let's go with another buff.
Yes?
I don't really like this berserker dude.
Hey.
Huh?
Yes?
Is there anything that I can use to like let's try to knock him down something, but then I would have to use my warrior. Okay. At least we have our
Let's go!
fox back. Seems to be
I can do that.
wasn't such a bad fight. It's mostly my druid that took a lot of damage. Thieves' letter. Our contact inside Raymond's manor will leave a second story window ajar. He's confirmed the location of Heart of the White March in Hidden Chamber. Get your crew together and head to Brackenbury before Lord Raymond removes this Yule. AD. So I guess we could either tell Lord Raymond about this, or I can kind of get it myself. I don't know. Battle axe. A 2-story job. I've learned of a plot to rob a Brackenbury nobleman, Lord Raymond, and the letter that describes the plan in detail. I unintentionally thwarted the would-be thieves when I stumbled upon their hideout. The note lays of instructions for breaking into Lord Raymond's manor and stealing something called the Heart of the White March. The letter would probably be of interest both to Lord Raymond and someone with the initials AD.
Hey.
Wonder why we are smoking in blue.
Keeping an eye out.
I don't know.
That's settled.
What's this? Morning Star? There should be some traps in thieves' hideout.
Would you look at this?
Or secret stones. This room doesn't look strange at all.
Yeah?
That's the
Would you
largest
look at this?
Hey.
bedroom of all times. Bloodstone. That's just some money, I guess. And the book. So feel free to read this. And some more armor and money. Okay. And another book. I wonder if there is like duplicates of these books. So I've been scrolling through them. Unnecessary. Oh, well.
All right then.
That was an interesting house. Let's continue on to the expedition hall. Perhaps you can even find this guy called
You're from Gilded
AD.
Vale?
Hey,
Then you're close to home.
close can mean a lot of things.
Surely you'll go back when this is all over.
Dunno. Guess that all depends.
Let's try to talk with this guy if he has something to say. No. I think this AD guy should be in some kind of inn, like the Fox and the Goose and whatever it was called, or
Mercenaries.
at the
All
salty
fancy weapons and no skill.
or the salty mast.
Hello? Hello?
Oops, I will not do that. I hope I didn't steal that. This looks like a bad party. A well-groomed man steps through the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He's flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. Well, I look hard-looking as well, don't I? With my crossbow floating in the air behind me. One of his companions eyes you for a moment before spitting shoe at your feet. Another pup came wandering in, I see. Just know that binds the giant slayers and other things around here, and you'll be fine. So I can like just ignore him. Can I join? Let's go with this. Can I join? He laughs. Around here, we got our picks from the best adventurers, and we don't take charity cases. Enough jabberbine. You gonna do the job or talk about it? I wonder why his name is in yellow. Vena's right. That coin ain't going to collect itself. See you around, pup. Yeah, we will definitely have a fight with them, I think. Probably if we are doing the same job as them. Well, let's talk with this guy.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
Okay, tell me about the dozens. Good men and women trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We are a losing association of warriors and expeditioners in the Deerwood. Not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least they remember someone else's roots and pretends to be like them, he means. Roots. The Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Deerwood's freedom 150 years ago, but we are the ones who protect it. Everyone knows that the Saints' War ended when the Goldhammer destroyed Waidwen at the Even Duved Bridge. A lot of folks don't know how Waidwen wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women, they walked out of the Helget Citadel and faced down a god, held him there until the bomb went off. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armor and silk cloaks to remember our roles. We are the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people, first line of defense, whatever it takes. We got new enemies now. If it's not Waidwen, it's a damned legacy. It's a damned soul butchers in the Brackenbury making things worse on all of us, probably causing the whole thing, one way or another. Well, we haven't gone anywhere. And there's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Deerwood once and we'll do it again. What else do you need? So I wonder if I have to choose between this dozens and the Gilded Knights. I'm looking for
Go
work.
see Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Man leading rings. Go see Osric. Okay. So we will have to work our way up. And that's it, there it is. And that's a stealing, so let's not do that.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up! If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off!
Okay. Tell me about the expedition hall. I guess this will only just give us to create a new adventure. Tell me about the expedition hall. It's treasure hunting, plain and simple. Sponsors put up money, hire adventurers to explore the wilds, looking for ruins mostly. If they come back alive, they split the spoils. If not, it's because they handled the weapons like Alot in front of me, who might as well be digging their own graves right now. You got business with me? I'm looking for work.
Expedition, talk to Wenham. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers, I mean.
Although, I do have something I need done, something that requires competence. What do you need done?
I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back.
Why don't you just go and ask for it back?
No. Oh, they'd like that, I'm sure. But I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction.
Doesn't sound like leaving the Crucible Knight was your choice.
You don't choose to leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true. Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong man, suddenly all kinds of accusations are thrown your way, and nobody believes you.
Nothing more destructive than a crowd with the wrong idea. I'm not sure if Eder liked these guys or not. I mean, he usually stands up for the little guys, but seems like these dozens are a little bit too much of a thugs than he would like to.
It's a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family since the liberation.
I see what I can
Then
do.
it's Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind of fate. He kept it when he had me kicked out.
Okay.
I got word from a reliable source that Penhelm visited a forger in Andra's Gift, right after being soul-scanned by a cipher in Dunreed Row. Should you have it in your heart to find a way to ruin his life while you're there, well, drinks on me.
I got word from a reliable source that Penman visited a forger in Andra's Gift. Okay. Having a soul lineage read.
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage. If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunreed Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
I hope my journal will explain this to me. If innovations of Masuk's traditions are any indication, this Penhelm probably doesn't remember it. Still, a past like that has to count for something. Yeah. Rogue Knight. Ossic was kicked out of the Crucible Knights by a fellow knight named Penhelm, whereas his superiors confiscated the breastplate that's been in his family for renovation. Oswick has asked me to retrieve the breastplate from Penhelm. He believes his rival might have forged a document from Dunreed Row verifying the purity of his soul. If I can prove Penhelm's forgery, I may have some leverage to get the breastplate back. Okay. Interesting. So we have to prove that he forged his recommendation letter. Can go around stealing some things. Which seems like a bad idea. Is this
Well
the
met,
merchant
friend.
something? Isn't this the one that was selling the best gear in town? Can I buy something? I'm afraid not. See, the doesn't only do business with me so long as I only do business with them, and they are good customers. But if you get on Osric's good side, he should make an exception for you. He's probably training some of the new recruits right now. How long have you been working at Admas then? Oh, a few years. I got in the minute the last merchant cleared out. They got new expeditions venturing out every week, so this is a great place to do business. And it doesn't make loyal friends and loyal customers, so long as you stick by them. The vendor who was here before me, they ran him out when he sold his best helm to a pair of Crucible Knights. I've been careful not to make the same mistake. Tell me about expeditions. They are groups of adventurers that venture into the wilderness. More than a few of them try their luck scouring the ruins. Most of them come back empty-handed. Empty-handed if they come back at all. Betting on them is almost as risky as actually going. But that's how the expedition gets founded. And every once in a while one of the adventuring companies will strike it big and make a fortune for their backers.
Hey.
Okay, interesting. So I was expecting some cool adventures from this hall, and all we got was to frame a Crucible Knight. Oh wait,
I've never been to Nasitok. Is it very cold? What creatures wander the tundra? How are your leaders chosen?
Do you always ask this many questions?
Well, that's just to get us started. Let me get out some parchment for notes.
Ask whatever you want. If I don't know, I'll make something up.
Okay. Blumdala's house. Catacombs, Brackenbury. We could check out these houses just so we have done some scouting in this area. It feels like we will be stuck in
I shall be quiet as
Defiance
a
Bay.
calm sea, which is not very quiet.
We will be stuck in Defiance Bay for a long time, so might as well do what we can. I wonder how this cannot be stealing. I mean, come on. It's just strange. A locked door? Oh well.
Yeah?
Perhaps oh.
Hey.
Require proper key. So this is most likely a house for some quest later on. This was some good information, I think. In conversation, your main character does the talking, but companions may sometimes interject with opinions and ideas. In scripted interactions, more members of the party are able to participate. Okay. I don't really know what you mean, but that's okay. Scrivener's dormitory. So this is the library, perhaps?
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Let's talk to Coran. By Whale's eyeless face. You are one short ogre, but why are you green? And how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around like that? Let me guess, you smoked a lot of white leaf, or did you get your hands on more snowcap? Snowcap, snowcap! So few people know snowcap, much less ogres. You're a scrivener. Yes, I am a scrivener. I read books, I write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like a sweet pie. Or perhaps it was sweet pie baked to look like a book. Interesting. Oh, I'm also a collector of herbs, flowers, plants. I sell them, mostly I eat them. Yeah, it seems like you're eating some herbs. That's alright. Tell me about the dormitory. Oops, farewell, or whatever.
Hail, traveler.
I swear the scriveners who work at the Hall of Revealed Mysteries sleep. I'm a scrivener. Show me what you have for sale. Okay. Lot of reagents. Okay. So this wasn't the library, but it was where they sleep at least. That's always something. Oh, I should
How may I help?
perhaps look at his grimoire. I should get this. I should learn these two, or at least Fireball. Do like that.
Indeed.
Costs some money, but that's okay.
Of course.
So, okay, that is the library. Someone actually stole something from the hall. Okay, they don't want to talk to me. First fires, catacombs. Let's check out this Scrivener's revealed mysteries or whatever it's called. So much to take in, so much information. Oh. Okay.
Hey.
Slow and silent.
Let's talk to this guy.
Good day, stranger.
Or woman. You're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a temple after all, and the Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. Tell me about yourself. I am a scrivener and a devotee of the Veil. It's my duty to look after our records and resources. Anything else? This is a temple, it looks like a library. That's because it is. The Veil is a god of mysteries and answers, encryption and decryption, concealment and revelation. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and the protection of hidden knowledge. The whole of revealed mysteries was built to celebrate that. To think there is such a place in the dear wood, incredible. I love a glimpse of the archives. How many secrets must sit upon these shelves? Fascinating, isn't it? Temples dedicated to Veil tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. We use the knowledge to unravel and preserve the mysteries of the world. Who's Grimda? Why, she's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing, anyway. You should probably tread light around her today. Yeah, so that's what the squivers outside was talking about, that something got stolen. So, it sounds like we have a quest. Will not go around reading these books. I think I can read them, as long as I don't steal them. No entry into the archives without Grimda's permission. So is this the archives then? Not where is Grimda? Perhaps she's in the front. Yeah. She's a bit of a stout woman, but keep searching. Yeah, okay, that's why there's books everywhere, because they are searching for whatever they lost.
Greetings.
You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scriveners continue their search. What are they looking for? Maybe I could find it. Could you now? You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of Veil. They intend to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 Visions. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. Yeah, well, we can read dead people. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Deerford. Deerford is far away, I think. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Vale rewards a persistent seeker, and so do I. An ancient scroll of Vale, there's a fine price. I mean, a worthy task. What else do you need? Let's go with this, but first we need to know something about her. Tell me more about yourself. I'm the High Archivist of Hall of Revealed Mysteries. And I am too old and too easy to be bothered with inane questions. Even was the other two kinda sighs, yeah. I would like to know more about Vale. That's the rub, isn't it? Vale is the god of things hidden and revealed. The more of the 100 vision one sees, the more one has yet to discover. Though we often call Vale the he who should see and not is seen. He who sees and not is seen. It is neither male nor female. To assign any definite characteristics to Vale, it is to miss another essential part of its divinity. 100 visions, a term of reverence for Vale's many revelations. Despite the name, they are infinite. Each epiphany leads to yet another enigma. And I thought I was busy. I had a question about the missing scroll. I would like to know where this dead thief is. Ask. I would. So irritating when you don't reach these requirements. Tell me what you know about the thieves. Very little respect. They were foolish enough to believe they could steal from the god of secrets. That, and they were fleeing to a farmhouse. How should I handle the thieves? However you can. Kill them, rob them, leave them. It makes no difference to me. I consider it one of the Vale's mysteries. What's so special about this scroll? Vale is the god of secrets. If I told you that, I would cheapen it, wouldn't I? It's a parable, the kind of that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poison the foolish. Yeah, I want to talk about this. Let's talk about something else. Farewell. Grimda said one of the thieves mentioned an abandoned farm on the path to Deerwood. I was really expecting that I should be able to talk to the dead thief. Farmhouse? Can't see any farmhouse on this way, but oh well.
Hey.
At least we have a quest now. Yeah, this is an interesting thing that obviously you're kind of writing a story about yourself when you play this game. It seems to be a little bit lacklustering since it hasn't said anything about this side quests. It seems to be mostly the main quests. Perhaps you could go to catacombs and find that thief if it's dead, but let's go to the Temple of Vodika. So what do we have
Keeping
here?
an eye out.
Oops. This is one large empty area. I have some doors at least. Oh, okay, it's a door over there. Crucible Keep, Ducal Palace, Valian Embassy. Oh, there's the Temple of Vodika. Let's go there. Seems like more of a ruin than anything else. So I guess there will be some kind of dungeon crawling. Go to Temple of Vodika. So we should find someone to talk to, perhaps, near this temple. I have no idea what to expect.
Is this the old church you're looking for?
Yeah, it is. And we have a spectre.
Praise to the exiled queen. May her crown be restored and her justice prevail. Come to pay your respects to the queen that was.
I was told to find the Temple of Vodica here.
And so you did. These savage colonists may have burned it down, but worship of the Oathbinder is alive and well. These stairs lead to the main sanctum.
What stairs?
These stairs, of course. The sanctum was always below ground, adjacent to the catacombs, so it wasn't destroyed by the fires.
Tell me where I find an entrance to these catacombs.
There are various entrances throughout Defiance Bay, but I dare say the easiest to reach is in Copper Lane. I haven't been to that part of town in ages, but as I recall, it's somewhere near the southern gate.
It's truly a pity to see what the locals have done to the Vodica's house of worshipping. Who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugfold III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
Okay. What are you doing?
Worshipping Woodica, the exiled queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands, and so I do.
So this is pronounced Adyr. Adyr, okay. I'd like to know more about Vodica.
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Woodica watches over them all.
Okay.
Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Woodica is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
Okay. You know that you're a ghost, right?
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
Just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
You're right. Looked almost like you lost your footing for a minute. Feels that way when I see into the ether. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once in a great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak with souls. Usually such individuals become elders, or a lone set of tracks in the snow. I would have thought my journeys would be easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not so sure. Let's go with this. My abilities are a blessing. Believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know I would be picked to travel far in search of something great. But even these gifts comes with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical about your abilities before. I can't say I met a real watcher before. Oh, don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so I just let him. Once you've seen a few times, the shock wears off. Every time he goes a little strange in the face, I try to see if I can hear anything. It hasn't worked so far. See if you can get him to tell you what the spirits said. Yeah, so they are talking like I'm not hearing. Okay, find a way into the Temple of Vodica. The Temple of Vodica is in ruins above ground at least. A half-buried staircase indicates there is more of a temple below ground. Although the staircase is inaccessible to me, it's possible there's another way. An old spirit haunting the temple told me about an alternate entrance through the catacombs. He said it should be near the southern gate of Copper Lane district.
All right then.
So yeah, this is the staircase, I guess, which we can't use. Hondra's Gift and Brackenbury, Valiance Embassy, Heritage Hill. Yeah, so we can go to all the other districts from this one. That's cool.
Shh! All these circling feet heading nowhere.
Let's just I'll just unlock all these routes. So I can go to all these different areas. But then I will have to finish this part. There have been 2 parts without fighting. Oh, well, we had a thieves den where we did some fighting. So that's always something. But in the next episode I will most likely check out these areas and then go to the catacombs. So thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.